Welcome back, everyone. NicknLex here. Thank you so much for joining me today to this new episode of Music with Nick. Super excited. Today we got something by Roundabout that I'm very excited about. We got some nice music. I'll get into the detail right now. But thank you so much, everyone, for being here as always. And, you know, if you like the video, you know what to do. So Roundabout sent me an email and a couple of songs that we're going to react to. We're going to do some Spotify, and then we're going to do some YouTube as well. And let's see what happens. So we're going to start it off with Traffic. We're going to do Feeling All Right. And I wanted to say thank you so much, Roundabout, for all the info you send me on the songs, of the different versions there are, and all the back story. That is super interesting. I really enjoyed that. Thank you so much, because I think he knows that I usually, when I listen to a song, that I look it up, you know, on Wikipedia. So he sent me the links. That was very nice of you. Thank you. I appreciate it. All right, so we're gonna do that first. That's our opener, Traffic. Then we're gonna do Audience, the band Audience, Eye to Eye, and this is from the album The House on the Hill. Let's see what year. 71. Oh, I totally skipped the year of the Traffic. It looks like it's their debut album, 1968. Then we're gonna do the band Family. Never heard of them. Take Your Partners is the song, and this is the album Fearless, 1971. And then we're gonna switch to a YouTube. YouTube, and we're gonna do, let's see, right here, give me a second. Riff Raff is the band, and it's called So You Want to Be Free, recorded in 1972 but not released until 1999, when it finally came out on their Outside Looking In CD. There you go. And also Riff Raff band PROG archives. Thank you so much for the link. There's a lot of stuff here. Thank you so much. All right, well, I'm gonna get ready and let's get it going. All right, so I was a little bit too close to the mic. I do apologize. I just checked, the video was so loud. I'm sorry. I do apologize if I burst somebody's eardrums. No, I'm just kidding. I hope not. But the music's gonna be pretty loud. I've made some adjustments to the camera. Let me know if you like it. What I didn't want to happen is if I ever do a video for it to be laggy. So I think I was able to pump up the quality of the camera, because it's a 4K camera, and I've seen some videos and they're so blurry, so grainy, it's horrible. And it's honestly like embarrassing, you know. So I hope this looks better. I think I could even get it higher, but I don't know. I don't know if it's necessary. I think you can see pretty clearly now, better than before. I know the first videos were all shot in 4K because we're using Alexia's phone. It is a 4K camera, but it's so, the videos, especially these marathons, since they're 40-50 minutes long, it takes hours for them to render. So it's just too much work. So I think that's why I think put the quality in lower, but I think this is nice. Let's see what it ends up with at the end, but let me know if you like it. So we're gonna start with Feeling All Right, ? By Traffic. Here we go. And the band is just astonishing who's on here. Let me just show you real quick who's playing on this song. So we have Dave Mason on lead vocals and guitar, Chris Wood on tenor sax, backing vocals, Steve Winwood, piano, bass, and backing vocals, and Jim Capaldi on drums, percussion, and backing vocals. So yeah, and there's also a version by Joe Cocker. Just, yeah, we might do that in the future. All right, okay, here we go.
Seems I've got to have a change of scene, 'cause every night I have the strangest dream. Prison by the way it could have been, left here on my own, or so it seems. I've got to leave before I start to scream. Someone's locked the door and took the key. You feeling alright?
Oh,
I'm not feeling too good myself. Well, you feeling alright? I'm not feeling too good myself. Well, boy, you sure took me for one big ride.
okay. So I've heard this before. I think maybe, I don't know, 20 years ago or something. And I think I heard the Joe Cocker version because the voice was a lot deeper. So, and it says Joe Cocker recorded it to lead off his debut album with a little help from my friends. I'm sure it was on this album. I'm sure maybe my parents played this some. I just remember a feeling all right, like that. That's the only thing that I remember. And I certainly didn't speak English when I heard it. So that's kind of cool. Thank you so much for taking me back, you know, that's because I do remember that this chorus. Awesome.
Well, boy, you sure took me for one big ride. And even now I sit and wonder why. But when I think of you, I start to cry.
The bass.
Just can't waste my time, I must keep dry. Gotta stop believing in all your lies, 'cause there's too much to do before I die. You feeling alright? I'm not feeling too good myself. Well, you feeling alright? I'm not feeling too good myself. Play for me.
That bass though.
Alright, yeah. Don't get too lost in all I say. So at the time I really felt that way. But that
I think Steve Winwood is killing it so much on the bass there. I mean, it's like it's almost like he's playing around with the chord progression. It's like, yeah, you know, like easy peasy, like, you know, like, I don't know, he's so good on the bass, you know. I love it. Let's continue.
then and now, it's today. Can't get up yet, and so I'm here to stay. Till someone comes along and takes my place, with a different name, just a different face. You're feeling alright? I'm not feeling too good myself. Well, you're feeling alright. I'm not feeling too good myself. Alright. I'm not feeling too good myself. I'm feeling alright. I'm not feeling too good myself. I'm feeling too good, too good, too good. I'm not feeling too good myself.
So I was like, well, maybe I've also heard this in a movie. So it is featured in the film Duets that's from 2000, an American road trip film co-produced and directed by Bruce Paltrow and written by John Byram. The motion picture features an ensemble cast: Gwyneth Paltrow, Huey Lewis, Paul Giamatti. I think he's from Sideways. Oh no! Paul Giamatti is somebody else. But yeah, I don't think I've seen this movie. I usually don't watch like American road trip films. Especially, or maybe I do, but not the comedy ones. I think they're pretty dumb. This was a great song, man. Okay. All right. I'm stopping because I'm checking the quality of the video. It's a little bit blurry still. I guess I can live with it. You let me know. I mean, we could shoot this in full 4K, but I don't know. I just don't know if it, like a video that's like almost an hour, and then the thing is, even if I shoot it very highly, once I put it into iMovie to edit, you know, the intro and outro, maybe I should just leave that out, you know, the intro and the outro. You let me know. I would have to like ask Alexia as well, like, just because the intro is 4K, right? The NicknLex logo. And then, so if you use a 4K logo, the whole file becomes 4K, even if you shoot it lower. And then the file of the video is like 8 gigs, you know, and that to render that, it's insane. And then when you upload it on YouTube, it takes hours. And then it's so crazy because if you download a video from YouTube, it literally downloads in like this 200 megabyte file. It's so weird. It's so crazy. But yeah, you let me know about the quality. I think if this is good enough, I mean, all the stuff in the back I know is a little bit blurry. I can see pretty much what it says, but when you get, like, for example, the book right there, you know, the Alan Holdsworth, I mean, you can pretty much read what's on there, but you can't really, like, it's not super clear. Like, I saw some Rick Beato videos yesterday, and he has, I mean, of course he has an entire team working in the back, you know, but his video is so, it's like 4K, you know, it's even more, I don't know. Okay, so let's continue with, this was a great track. I loved it. Audience is next, Eye to Eye. Shorter song here. Let's check it out. Never heard of this band before. Eye to Eye, as Audience. Let's see what they got. Okay.
When the old man was talking to the young man, you know the young man, yeah, he didn't give a damn. And when the young man was talking to the old man, you know the old man, yeah, he wouldn't understand. Though each appeared to be sure he was right, the seeds of doubt had been planted inside. And so they argued on into the night, too proud and stubborn to see eye to eye. There were two men talking when the day came. But when the day came, neither remained again. Though both agreed that the motives were right, they couldn't see others' methods applied. So they argued on into the night, too proud and stubborn to see eye to eye. When the old man was talking to the young man, Watch up here to be sure he was right. The seeds of doubt have been planted inside. So they argued on into the night. Too proud and stubborn to see eye to eye.
Yeah, I love it. Very short but very sweet. Obviously, a song like this, but because of the flute, always reminds of Jethro Tull, but not. I don't know. It was a bit different. I love that lick. Let's see if I can play it. But let's. Oh, it's like literally like chromatic. It's like little. Nice. Very cool. It's so fun to like figure out these licks sometimes, you know, because they are pretty like weird. Like it's a chromatic scale right there, you know. I didn't even hear that. Okay, so we'll continue. Alrighty then. Family is next. The band Family. Take Your Partners. Fearless. Here we go. Wow, funky. Wow, man. So this band, by the way, was amazing. This band had a huge influence on Jethro Tull and also Peter Gabriel, the singer. But I just wanted to mention that John, I think it's Wheaton or Wheaton. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing, but I always do. Of UK fame and King Crimson, he was the bass player on this track. And before he joined, you know, King Crimson and stuff. And the guy who was singing, Roger Chapman, he was a big inspiration on Peter Gabriel. And let's see. And also it says here, let's go back. Family were particularly known for their live performances. One reviewer describing the band as one of the wildest, most innovative groups of the underground rock scene, noting that they produced some of the rawest, most intense performances on stage in rock history, and that the Jimi Hendrix Experience were afraid to follow them at festivals. Okay, not my words. Family was an influence through Jethro Tull, with Ian Anderson noting that the band were particularly underrated, both in his musical sound and style and his dramatic stage presence. Chapman was also a strong early influence on Peter Gabriel. There you go. Wow. Definitely prog, early prog, you know, very hard. It says hard rock, psychedelic rock, jazz rock, progressive rock. Cool. What a cool band. Thank you so much, Roundabout, for, you know, I don't know, just like putting them on the channel with this marathon. Thank you again. All right, so now let's take a little cut here and we'll put up the YouTube link. All right, okay. By the way, isn't this beautiful? Metallica, this is like the Kill 'Em All, you know, red logo. Although the red is not too red, and the Justice for All, it's actually a Justice for All shirt. Isn't that cool? Alexia gifted it to me yesterday, like out of the blue. That was so sweet, and I'm loving it. She's so much into Metallica now. Like, I love it. One of my favorite bands pretty much as a kid, you know, and now she listens to it, you know. She sends me like screenshots, not screenshots, like she's like driving, and she's like not a driver, like her work is not driving around the city or driving someone. It's basically, I'm sorry, her commute is rather long, so she drives a lot. But yeah, we don't talk about what we really do, you know. I think it's very personal. And I don't know, I've seen just some stories on YouTube, especially with YouTubers, and I don't consider myself a YouTuber, you know. I do this because of the love for music. But yeah, I don't think it's good, because you're out there, you're putting yourself out there on the internet. And I think you have to keep some stuff, you know, personal, you know. I don't know. But yeah, I think we should. Okay, so this next one is Riff Raff, Outside Looking In, the unreleased debut album. That is crazy. That is so cool. I'm gonna this is 11 minutes long. I'm gonna start playing it, and then I'm gonna go into the link that Roundabout provided me with just to check it out, okay? All right, here we go. This is YouTube quality. Maybe not, you know, maybe it doesn't sound as good as the Spotify, but hey, you know, we take what we can. And oh wow, there's no comments on this. Crazy. Okay, here we go. Play. A little low.
So you want to be free, free as the air and trees. Life's meant to be free, like a wave on the sea. You need to be free, tell the world what you feel. We all need to be free, but only a few can see. Are you aware of everywhere you go, or someone somewhere who can't let go? When you look in the mirror, your eyes, do they glow? Do they really see the way it should be? Just to be free, it's something no one can give. Just to be free, it's something no one can give. Within you, you have the seed of freedom, don't you know? All you really need is to just let it grow. All life is there within, and what you are, what you've been. Now get on the outside, don't get caught. Realize yourself, so can be bought. Get up and get on, merry-go slide. Can't you see, taking you for a ride? Grab something real, lay off the meat. Get out and know about, set yourself free.
Very cool, man. I can't. I don't know when to pause. I'm just gonna like interject here. I love the vamp that's going on here, and it's way jazzier than I thought, you know, than prog. It's more like a jazz kind of like experience, you know, rather than prog, because they're actually improvising. That was a good question the other day by Frank, you know. He's like, how do you know when they're improvising, you know? And then how do you know when they're actually playing a solo that they play note per note every single time? And I guess you just hear it. The improvisation is much looser. It's not as... It depends on the player, really. But I guess when you're a musician and when you study music and when you play music a lot, then you know when something is like improvised, or, you know, or if it's... if the solo is the same every time, like iconic solos, let's say Hotel California as an example, or Stairway to Heaven, you know, they never change it. I guess they would change it live in the later years, you know, like Led Zeppelin became more like a jam band. I don't know, but Highway Stars, stuff like that, you know. Child in Time, Smoke on the Water, it's pretty much like the same solo because it's such an iconic solo. And but you kind of know when a band, like especially over like a vamp like this, you have to kind of like improvise. Like you would, you know, as a musician, you wouldn't play just, even if it's just a pentatonic scale, which is like very boxed in, you know, you would still like improvise. But yeah, that's a good question, you know. I guess I could make a video about it or something. But yeah, this is very good. I'm enjoying this very, very much. Let's go back. So here the band reminds me a little bit. I always say this when somebody sings like that. Iron Butterfly. It's just the delivery, but the whole improvisation and the piano and the craziness, you know, those really like out of like, I don't know, like I call them like galactic, you know, because they're so like spacey. Like those little like when they play scales that kind of like crash against the chord. It's not really outside, it's literally just like out of tune, but it's on purpose, you know. And then the guitar player was more playing like an improvisation, but it sounded more like a blues improvisation because he was playing the pentatonic scale. That's that pattern that you fall in, you know. But I love it. It's really wild. It's really cool. I love it. And let's keep going. Let's keep going. I don't even know what record company this is, because I do wanted to add a fifth song, but I'm looking for something proggy, but it could also be just rock, you know. But let's see.
Are you aware of every place you go? Someone somewhere who can't let go. When you look in the mirror, your eyes, do they glow? Or do they really see the way it should be?
Very good. Very trippy, very psychedelic. Very good. I love that. Very cool. Very different. And also great quality, you know, for an album that never really came out until well, over 20 years ago. But I just received like the best news here. I'm looking at it. This is all actually quite old. Let's see. It looks like, yes, the entire catalog is now Warner Brothers, which is insanely good news for us, you know, reactors or whatever. Let's see, because we could do some yes, and we're not gonna get yes. It's, oh my god, it's Warner Brothers. The first album, the second, everything. Wow, that is insanely cool. So now I have a go-to when I do prog like this. Well, let's do some yes, you know, that I haven't heard. Oh man, that is so hard to do, to choose from. There's so many albums. We've never done anything by I think we did some Tornado, Union, Talk, Open Your Eyes. But it doesn't have any plays. Union? I don't know, man. If I do the wrong one, yeah, I better stick to the 70s. And then the thing is, it's such a, you know, it's such a that's literally Alexia's favorite band. I would feel kind of bad to do this but without her. Let me look for something else, okay? I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. So that took a while, and my hair was not playing along anymore. It's like it gets so like feathery, you know. It's literally, even if I had the headphones on, it was like literally like this. What's this? Oh God, Windows update. No, thank you. So I'm gonna do some Dream Theater because apparently they're also under Warner Brothers. Like, now that Atlantic and Elektra are under Warner Brothers. So let's do some, you know, progressive madness after all this progressive goodness that we heard. So this is not the longest song. It's like 3 minutes of instrumental, you know, progressive metal. It's called Overture 1928. I think we've done this before with Alexia, but I just wanted to add it here just to be safe with the marathon, because the songs here, for especially, you know, the first two, you know, I think like Traffic gets copyrighted, so just to be safe, because it's UMG Universal. So yeah, enjoy this. This is gonna be a little bit abrupt because basically the song opens and then comes into this one that I'm about to play, and then turns into like a 6-minute epic, and then it just bleeds and bleeds. It's one long song, the entire album. It's a concept album. So I'm sorry about the abrupt ending, but I hope you enjoyed the time signatures and all the craziness. So here we go with, this is scene 2, and then it says 1 overture, and then it says scene 2 2, and then scene 3 1, and it's so cool. This is from Metropolis Part 2, Scenes from a Memory, and from 1999. Here we go. So good. it. That's it. Literally, the other song had started already, but I cut it off. Go watch Dream Theater now that they're gonna have this drummer back. This is the original drummer, Mike Portnoy. Not that their other drummer, Mike Mangini, who is literally holds a world record for fastest thing, I think, drumming, like fastest, you know. They parted ways with him, which is kind of weird, but I am happy because obviously I'm a longtime Dream Theater fan, and now Mike Portnoy is coming back, which is amazing. So I've only seen Dream Theater with Mike Mangini. He's spectacular, but now we'll be able to see the original lineup, you know, like so yeah, this is from their, I think this was their, let's see, When Dreams and Day Unite, Images and Words, Awake, Falling, oh no, Falling, I think sixth album. This is from the sixth album, and if you heard all 6 albums before, there's all these parts in this overture from their previous albums, which is so cool. Like the solo is like a part that he used to sing in like Metropolis, which is Images and Words album. There's a song called Metropolis Part 1, and this is the album called Metropolis Part 2. So there's all these things from other albums, from Images and Words, in this album. It's super cool. Like, it's like, yeah. Well, I hope you did enjoy. This was a wonderful marathon. Thank you again, Roundabout. This was a lot of fun. Thank you so much for getting in touch with me, for emailing me, for sponsoring this marathon. Thank you, and thanks everyone for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.